No, I told him I was going to be home no later than 6. I gave him the absolute latest time. Sure, you see, I just got home. Man. Yeah, that's true too. Hey, I just got home. Hey, I gave you the latest time. I figured I was gonna say 5:30, but you never know how traffic is coming from Jefferson Highway. Because when you called me, I was at that Shell gas station on Jefferson Highway, right about 2-3 blocks away from the Huey P. Long Bridge. Look, man, we carry both sides of the route.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Play fake here on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. taking a first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Hey, man, I can't talk to you. I got to concentrate against your hard ass.
What they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. Third down here. But you look at this defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they go up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
18 yards the gain for number 18.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
6 yards there on the keeper at second down. Here's Rattler. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. And now an audible here into something else. Now the first carry here for the running back. And they got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Shot, 17.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready?
Play action. Now Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
It's second down.
Now Rattler. Complete. Jefferson to target. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Third down.
43 rail. Blue striker. Ready.
Rattler from the gun. Third down. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they're kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught at the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Rattler wants to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Striker, 3-3.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. On 4th down, here's Rattler. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 11. That's another 1st down.
Watch out now. 52. Ready.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. increase here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Up the middle, Ochan. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now Ochan on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Let's go.
Again, it's Ochan. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go. Ochan. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. On 1st down, back to Ochan. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ochan. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. From the shotgun, Rattler. This is caught by Tucker. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Tucker with career touchdown number 60. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They go play action here on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
10 cycles.
First down, Chicago.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Down to about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. To the air is Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
38. Ready?
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That is caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. Touchdown. Trey Tucker in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Open man is Tucker. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Ready?
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Achane here, they stay on the ground. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Buffalo 18.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
6 yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. A give, running right, Achane. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. He'll look to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Panther 60.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he sheds himself free. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. 73 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. Down the right sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
19 Lions, 70 Lions.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Ready, break.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing is Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Rattler. And his throw here is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
33, yellow. Strike 2.
Now Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
52 blue. Chop, 17. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
43 rail. Hey, green. Black shot. Blaster. Stick.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
Ready?
Inside handoff now. Miller. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end. But a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us?
Do you have the time to listen?